So you opened up a project, you added a track, you put in some chords, and then when you press play, you see the meter goes up, but there's no sound coming out. The first thing that you can check for is your output device. For that, you'll have to press P on your keyboard to open up the preferences. You can also go to your preferences by going to the top left where it says edit, click on it, and then go to preferences. Once you're here, under the audio section, devices, you will see your microphone which is connected. If you don't have a microphone, you won't see anything here. This is the input drivers, and here you will see your output drivers. Right now, the one that is checked is my headphones. The other one over here is my computer speakers, so I have kept that unchecked. Make sure your output device, whether it is your speakers or your headphones, it is checked over here. And then you hit apply and close. Then when you press play, whether it is an audio track or a MIDI track, you should hear the output from it. Most of the time, setting the output driver should make things work. But if you still don't hear the output from your track, you can try this second step. I'll drag this track open by left clicking and dragging. Here I'll see an input saying Omni, and then there's another output saying none. I click on this drop down and I see that my output is not selected. I will set this to master. Now what is this master? If I right click on the track and go to view, go to console view, you can also use the shortcut Alt+2. I press Shift plus T to full screen. I will just left click on this bar here and drag this out, so you can see these two tracks. These are the same two tracks which are there over there. And here I will see my master bus. This is your final output bus. All these tracks over here, they collectively send a signal through the master bus, and that is what you finally hear. At the bottom of this bus you will see a drop down. You click on this, and here you can see that my output is set to speakers Realtek R audio. That is my headphones. And it says S over here, that stands for stereo. This is for your left and this is for your right. If this is set to none, you will not hear any audio output through your speakers or your headphones. So I'll set this back to stereo. In case you're not sure what your input and output devices are for your audio, you can go to settings and then you can search for your volume mixer. When you open up your volume mixer, you will see your output device. I have two options here. This is my headphones and this is my monitor speakers. And this is my input device, that is my microphone. Once you figure out what your input and output devices are, you can go back to Cakewalk and set the preferences up. I press D on my keyboard. On my track, my output is set to master. And now if I press play, I should hear the output from the MIDI.